Um, there's so much, a thread of your trip, a thread of every memorable trip from Hasan's trip abroad. Oh, let's go. Let's take a look at this really quickly. Side note: I'm attempting to put these in order by day. If they're not, I'm sorry. I tried. Here we are in Buckingham Palace. Yes, very nice. Where I got Austin to stand on the Buckingham Palace doors, where I was trying to get the British to admit that they had actually not a real queen, but a dead one. Then we went to Piccadilly Circus. This slalom right here is once again the absolute the absolute devastation of British culture. As you can see, the LGBTQIA plus have taken over, and have destroyed the country. That's right. Pride Month is over. Pack it up. Here I am running away from the LGBT flag. What is this?
Are you? Get out of there! I'm gonna get banned, bro.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm just.
This is the second hotel that we were staying at, where I did like a brief desktop stream before doing an IRL stream again.
Here. Quit talking about, it's not about my ass. Jesus
Bro, you
Christ.
literally tucked your shirt in your dude.
Bro, come on. You made a scene out of it, now we're gonna get banned.
You are a ridiculous
Hey, is
person.
Boris in there? Is that where Boris has been hiding? Ow.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
This thing is like a little terrifying. He's gonna pass us.
That would have been the best stream ever.
Okay, this thing is like a little terrifying. He's gonna pass us. That's right. Look at that, dude. Look at the wonderful, beautiful tram, dude. Look at that. Just admire it for a second, okay? Just take a look at it, take it in. Now, this is not in the UK. I think this was in Amsterdam, but which comes in later. But goddamn,
this thing is
dude,
like a little terrifying. He's gonna pass us.
dude, it's so sick. I got in the tram too. It was so awesome. We did the metro. I have a card. I don't know where it is, but I got the card to get on the metro. It was awesome. Oh, this is from the other. We're back in the UK. We did a Roadman stream, okay, which got capped off with friend of the show Mark Rebile, where we went in and got Roadman fits. Authentic. It's mint, bruv. It's mint. It's mint, yeah.
Man's rocking the roof.
And then we got some incredible chicken, okay? It was pang. Yeah. It was no sidemen Sag. Bro, the sidemen were in America in Los Angeles while I was there. I told them, here's what happened, okay? I was going to G-check them, right? I was going to be like, you what? You lot? You sidemen, yeah? You think you run the UK? There's a new king in town, yeah? The queen is dead, and I'm the monarch, yeah? So they ran away, knowing full well that I was going to take over. Apparently, Roadman is a slur derogatory. Well, we're American, so we don't know that.
I love.
Here's Mark Rebier.
And then I really fell in love with it. I love streaming. You know?
Got you. So now it's just out of the joy of doing it.
We drank a lot that night, okay? Not only did we drink a lot, but we also drank the beer incident. Yeah. Me, Will Neff, and Mark Rebier took gulps of the overflow bucket, then empty the glasses into. I don't know how, but I just got food poisoning in London tonight. And crying right now. How could this happen? Okay, that's not what happened, but
Look at this. We got my little babies are in here still to this. We started like, when did we start? It's not 4 hours ago. We started like.
Hey, you love this man. You love this man.
Yeah,
They
no.
love you.
by the way, if you noticed, I also trimmed the beard up a little bit because it was getting ridiculous. My beard was out of control this entire trip. I didn't have a trimmer. I didn't bring one with me, so I was like going crazy. You should go to a pub. Yeah, this is the O2, right? It's the O2, right? So it was getting scruffy. So I fixed it a little bit. So And then this is the start of the Brighton stream where I was devastated because I tried to start it on the train. And I do love trains, but let me tell you something. It didn't work out that well, okay? I love trains. I was going down to Brighton, which is the seaside, to go meet up with Jack Manifold before we went and did our air traffic control flight stream, right? And unfortunately, this was F City, which kind of fucked me up a little bit. But and then I had a lot of fun afterwards. Were you a sex haver when you were in the EU? Absolutely not, dude. When the fuck would I? That's the lie. Actually, I am a sex haver in the EU. I did a lot, both in the UK and also in Amsterdam. Your mom. That's right. Your mom and I went on a little vacation. Okay, and every time I wasn't on camera, I was your mom. I was having sex with your mom.
It's fucking Tuesday. It's Tuesday, lads.
It's a Sunday.
I can't. I wish I could yell, but we're on the train and there's people. There's like.
Yeah, me mom. Yeah, mom, yeah. Okay. And then we made everybody eat mushy peas, yeah? We made everyone eat mushy peas, yeah? We're gonna try with a dipped in the pea, okay? The mushy pea. Chips and mushy peas, yeah? It was mental, bruv. It was not good. Yeah?
Instant face. Instant face.
Okay, that's an acquired taste.
You really think? I mean,
It's dangerously bland. It's like threateningly bland, okay? I'm not even kidding. Like, there's, like, the lack of seasoning jumps out at you, for the record. Sex Haver is the name for Quackity, Carl, and GNF. Oh. Yeah, they told me that.
Oh, dude, what the?
These seagulls are no joke.
Oh, dude, I'm scared, bro. These are dinosaurs, dog. Look at this thing. Yo, grab the camera. I think this is gonna. What if it takes your eye out?
It's not gonna take your eye. It just wants your food.
Whoa.
Seagulls will f you up in Brighton? Yeah, I know. And then obviously that led into the wonderful Austin show flight stream, flight simulator. Probably the reason why I'm not going to get my FOIA request anytime soon, because some events unfolded in that flight simulator stream. This was for those of you who don't know, this was a $30 million. Okay, dude, AOC arrested, dog. Okay. All right. We'll cover it, man. Okay. We'll cover it, man. We'll get to it. Okay. We're not doing that right now. We're doing personal news for a little bit. Okay. Can we do a little bit of summarization for everybody who wasn't around, who didn't see what was going on? Look at this. Oh, this guy goes, wait, 10 minutes, not 30 minutes, lol. Man, suck my cock, okay? Take a week off. You've only been a subscriber for 1 month. You think you own this stream? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Politics frogs are so insane. Politics frogs. When you politics frogs are accustomed to privilege, 364 out of 365 days of politics streams, equality, variety frogs getting 0.001 days of variety stream feels like oppression. Abraham Lincoln. No, the simulator was $30 million. It is a direct, like, 1-to-1 real life plane. It is the exact same as flying a real life plane. There is no difference between flying this plane, this simulator, which like literally tilts you and just like a plane would, and flying a real plane. If that wasn't the case, if that was not the case, then they would not be able to train people on it. This is what the actual pilots are trained on. Okay? Austin was incredible.
It's all right, don't worry. It's making me act up.
There was some mistakes that were made on this.
Bro, that's not. What? Ask me to what?
Whoa! What the?
I did not fit in the cockpit. My leg was on that rotating tilt thing the entire time. And I thought I broke it when that beep started. I was like, oh no, I think I like rested my leg too hard on that thing. How real did it feel? It felt incredibly real. I was shitting my pants. If you watch the stream, you will see me freaking out the entire time. What? 712 the movie? Okay. Very few things sadder than seeing Austin take the handshake L on Hasan's stream. Can't watch the Zippergate. Yeah, Austin took a bunch of L's, but ultimately, he turned those L's into W's. Okay, and that's what matters. I know AOC and Squad was arrested. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the news. We're not doing the news yet. We're doing still personal news. Okay, and then we're gonna get to the news.
Bro, that's not funny, dude. I got so scared it hurt. My leg was touching it.
This one? Oh, what the f is Hasan doing on stream? Okay, they wouldn't let me do this, by the way. I would have done this, but they wouldn't let me do it. Okay? They wouldn't let me do it. I would... They didn't... They told me exclusively that I was not allowed to make 9/11 references, okay? So, you know, that's not...
V1, rotate. Here we go. Relax. Don't relax. Hey, chill. I have control.
No, I know. I'm not doing anything.
All right, you're up.
He's so funny. He's so good.
I've got control of the plane, Hasan. All right, don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing, okay? All right, I've got control of the plane, Hasan. Don't you
For the
worry,
record, Austin, I'm pretty confident that Austin could fly a real plane. Like, if he got, I mean, I think he could very easily nail the pilot's test, and very easily get a pilot's license, and very easily fly a real plane. Would I trust him on the taxi? No. Okay. When this wheels touch the ground, I don't know how to describe it to you. Like it's like a different person. Like he's able to literally fly a plane, but as soon as the goddamn wheels touch the ground, he's like about to crash while he's trying to taxi. Like he's like driving onto the grass. He's not paying attention. It is, I don't know how. I don't know if like his brain only functions one way and he like really juiced up the parts of his mind that like allows him to fly. Computers most of the work anyways. Dude, I love that. I love the guy who acts like he knows what the we did there. Yes, autopilot and computers do a lot of the work, yet it's still an incredibly complicated piece of machinery to operate, and you have absolutely zero clue, especially considering that we flew it without autopilot for a long time, especially like the landing we did on our own and the liftoffs that we did on our own, and you have to actually get it to a certain altitude and maintain consistency at that altitude before you can even kick in the autopilot. So yeah, waiting for Hasan the Dutch version. He pizzaed when he should have French fried. What? Most of the crashes happen on ground. It's much harder taxiing. Okay, you don't have mirrors to look around. Give him a break. Most things you just press the fly plane button and the plane flies itself. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
All right. Hasan, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you want?
Could you get me those flaps? Get those flaps up for me.
What do you want?
Or just move it up to 0. All right, move it up to 0.
Dude, I could not fit in the cockpit. I just want to point this out.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. There, it's up. It's all the way up. Good. All right, we're off now. Wasn't that stuff?
The sims are so realistic that the FAA considers you logging hours when you're in the sim. Wait, really?
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No, that was way too easy. But it was so terrifying still.
It's okay. Relax. Don't worry. We still have to land this thing, but it's going to be okay.
I don't know if you knew this, but my...
It was so funny convincing late chatters that it was real. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was real. Apparently, people who were watching thinking it was real, and then we crashed the plane and 5,000 people left. Like, people were literally watching until we crashed the plane, and then they realized it wasn't real, so they left. Like, hella people in the chat thought it was real. I guess we killed 5,000 people when we crashed it.
I wonder what this does.
Hasan! Oh! Jesus Christ! Hasan! Oh! Shit! What the fuck? Hasan! Put it back up!
Bank angle.
Bank angle.
Oh, hey, can you cut the sim? Cut the
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Dude, that's a great way to cut it too in the end. What did you do? I shut off the right engine. I shut off the right engine. 9/11 video meme.
I wonder what this does.
Hasan! Oh! Jesus
FBI waiting for you at the custom stay safe, King.
Oh, shit!
Okay, dude, I can't show that. Okay, I know AOC got arrested. I like how Dispatch has so much confidence he stopped watching Lamau. Wait, so are you like fully tilted too and stuff? Yes, dude. Yes. The only part that they dull is the impact, obviously. Like the impact itself, the tilt is so real and the turbulence is so real that I literally, like, mentally, while you're in the sim, you forget that you're in a sim. And the reason why I'm screaming is because I thought we're going to crash. Like, you forget for a moment that you're in a sim and literally think that you are going to crash. Do you understand? This is it. This is the thing. Yeah. Full motion experience. This is the sim. Like, you can't crash the plane, but when you're in it, you literally think the plane crash is happening.
And then
Yeah, we're going to talk about Joe Rogan saying shoot the homeless. I saw that. I think he was being sarcastic, but still. I just threw the camera guy was really good. I didn't realize the thing actually moved. Yeah. Hasan playing without autopilot? No, I think like the other thing was when they like dispatch actually cut out. So the dispatch is there to basically like simulate turbulence and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And you know, make it harder for us, like weather conditions, because like that's how pilots are trained on the sim, right? Because a lot of the stuff that they wouldn't want you to train on a real plane if it was like bad weather conditions and you know what I mean? So they make you train on all this stuff. So they you know, simulated engine failure. They simulated like I said, like I did with the right engine failure, which like apparently there's a way to bail out of that, but Austin didn't know. You're supposed to like turn the rudder or something to account for the right engine just being completely shut off. Okay, I simulated that engine failure, but for me, electrical failure. So while I was flying the plane, for example, he cut out the hydraulic system. He cut out the hydraulic system. Yeah, he was supposed to counter steer. They cut out the hydraulic system, which, by the way, I think is impossible to fly without the hydraulic system, because that means you're like, so the way Murat described it to me is that there are little like wires in the entire plane, and technically the hydraulic system makes it so that you can like very quickly and very easily make like small minor adjustments and actually level the plane, right? And when the hydraulics get up, that means you are literally pulling those wires in the air, right? So it's actually impossible. And there's backup systems and there's multiple backup hydraulic systems, but if they all fail, then you can't actually steer it. But the guy made it seem like yeah, this is why you normally have redundant hydraulics. Exactly. The guy made it seem like it was possible. It's power steering for planes. You'd be huge. No, dude, it is literally no. Losing power steering in a car is one thing. There's still like levers and pulleys, right? So physics kicks in, and you can still maneuver a car. It's very difficult to do so, but on a plane, it is insane. I was cranking it all the way down. I was pulling it with all my. Yeah, the plane I fly has 3 independent hydraulic systems. Most planes do. And on the third one, if there's a failure on the third hydraulic system, your car, exactly. Your car isn't as big as a plane, guys. Your car isn't as big as a plane, and your car is not going 400 miles an hour, and your car isn't flying through the air, ripping through the air. It is literally functionally impossible. What did dispatch think of you two? Were they laughing? Dude, dispatch literally was not paying attention because they were laughing so hard. I mean, they paid attention to everything. I'm supposed to say that. Like, but he said at some point, he said, dude, like when you broke the second engine, dude, when you broke the right engine, when you shut it off, I was laughing so hard. I didn't even know, like, sorry, I didn't give you like the commands of how to fix it. He wasn't, yeah. Anyway. Cars ripping through the air. A plane is just cars with wings. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And then we did the sleepover stream, which was a desktop stream that I did, which was really fucking annoying once basically I got to Amsterdam and I was staying at the very nice hotel. We finally got to Amsterdam.
Truly a man, the absolute true marker of a man is his ability to do the things he doesn't feel like doing.
Right, which is like I said, I gotta just get up and do it sometimes. I gotta make sure that I'm becoming the best version of myself. By pushing myself no matter what. Like you just said,
I stayed, this is the Hilton, and then I stayed at the Now. The N-How.
days where you don't feel like doing shit, and you just do it no matter what, because you're a man.
And then we did the Amsterdam street stream. This was awesome. Bro, on top of they have like little broomsticks that the witches use with like brushes on them. But they also have these little like suction machines. So I cleaned up the streets of Amsterdam.
Yeah, can I do a little bit? I think my father's.
I was being a real working class Andy, you know?
Wait, let me get this. Can I grab it?
And I think it cut out by the end of it, but I was cleaning up a little bit.
Wait, let me get this.
That was fire.
Can I grab it?
Then, of course, the tram that I just mentioned. Okay, a lot of the streams outside basically turned into meet and greets, and I feel bad about that. Hasan, poverty tourism, lol. Poverty tourism. Amsterdam is literally built on slave labor and colonization. It's like one of the richest places. What are you talking about? It's like, man, Hasan doing poverty tourism. He went to Zurich. You know what I mean? I don't know how chat felt watching the stream snipers. I feel like it might have gotten a little annoying, but I do understand. Plebmaster, get to the news already, Hasan. Week off. Meet and greets were so tiresome. You can't be stopped by every 2 seconds. Yeah, it was. Bro, if you think watching it is tiresome, then think about it from my point of view of like living in it, dude. Are you kidding me? Awful. It was very annoying and unwatchable at times. Night guy was insane. The others were pretty tolerable. The Nike dude was a bit much. What's the Nike dude? I don't know who that is. People are nice, but it's a lot of people. Most people were really nice. Meet Siswet. No, dude, I didn't meet. How the would I have met Siswet? 12-year-old chatters don't know there's between being poor and having a good public sector job. You're a brave boy. You really love your community. Of course, I love my community, dude. Some of them were cringe, but some were very cute. You could tell many people were really happy to see you. Of course, I understand that, and I totally recognize that. Like, you don't have a lot of opportunity to see me in Europe, especially if you're a European Andy. You know what I mean? And if we're in the same city, like, I totally get it. The reality is, you're a top 10 streamer with a lot of fans around the world, so it's not surprising you have so many snipers. You'd have to travel with a security theme or something to avoid that ever happening again. Yeah, but at the convention floor, I had a security team. I had Brendan from Delaware, who was like, you know, he was like laying out like exit routes and for us. But I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna stop when someone comes up to me. I can't say no. And I did try to say no a little bit, but you know, it was hard. You dirty dog. Don't get mad, Zaddy Lamau. A lot. Both in the UK and also in Amsterdam. I did a lot. Both in the UK and also in Amsterdam. I did dirty dog. Yeah, Chatter's moms. How was TwitchCon? Feel like we didn't see that? No, I did. I did show. He was Jack, but with the backpack to blend in. It was so funny. Young people can sometimes be weird. It's not a problem. What? I mean, dude, listen. It's hard. Why is Felix arresting AOC? Because he's a real leftist. It's hard not to. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. There was a point when I did actually get really annoyed though. After TwitchCon EU ended that night, we went to a bar, and they had supposedly closed down the bar. But like, a lot of fans were at the bar. They didn't actually close down the bar. So what ended up happening is, like, there was hella drunk fans, and let me tell you, I love you guys. I love my community. But when I'm like tired at the end of a 2-week-long journey of like meeting thousands of fans, and some drunk come up and they're like, let me take a picture. And I'm like literally in a crowded slammed bar, and I'm trying to get drinks, and you're drunk and you're like coming up in my face. Like, I'm not too fond of that. I'll be honest with you. Some dude came up to me and was like, let's take a picture. I'm like, okay, sure. We take a photo. And then he comes back again. He's like, I did not like the picture. Let's do it again. And he kept bothering me. And I was like, bro, chill. I literally, for the first time ever, I've never popped off on a fan ever. But I was like, bro, calm down. I'm trying to get a drink. Like, just wait till I get my drink. You know? So Papa needs his spicy water. Yeah, I mean, there's boundaries, you know what I mean? Here comes a Twitter thread. The beer buck stream was the best. Yeah, the beer buck stream was a lot of fun. Just yell at fans are probably used to it, or will think it's kind of neat. Yeah, no, I don't know. Anyway, fame has ruined him like this top of the ad break does us. Ah! Why did I read that? I'm off my dude. I'm not. Which, by the way, after I popped off on him, I still took a photo with him, but it was really annoying. You know? Unlike the top of the hour ad break, which is not annoying, which comes at the top of every hour, and you can avoid those ads as long as you subscribe for $5 or for free. How do you do it for free? With a Twitch Prime, of course. That's right. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month on your favorite streamer. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Bro, that was... I streamed every day. Miskiv was literally telling me not to... Miskiv was like, bro, you know, IRL streams just don't. Like, they're not good. their IRL streams were like they're just not worth it, especially in like a different country. And he's not wrong. Like I do kind of feel like no matter how hard you try, because like the production, like the travel, you're lugging around pounds and pounds of equipment. Like I'm literally taking a camera and all this shit with me, and then ultimately I feel like people don't. I mean, they're fun and they're fun for me, but people literally treat it like it's my. People treat it like it's my vacation. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not on vacation at that point. I'm like still working. You know what I mean? Like I know that there's a lot of people in the chat who literally view this as like, well, this is your vacation time. No, if it was my Rexville said that as well, it doesn't make money. Yeah, it doesn't. It literally doesn't make any money. It makes like not even 1/10 the money that you would make on a desktop stream, and it doesn't even get the same viewership. It doesn't even get the same viewership that you normally would if you're sitting on a desktop. So just know that when I do those IRL streams, I'm doing it for you, okay? Not because I'm doing it for you guys, and not because I'm like, and obviously I'm doing it for myself because I love making this kind of content, but I want to like add some more variety, and I want to, oh no, poor streamer, dude, you are so sad, dude. That's not what I mean. It is really frustrating when people look at all that and still say like, oh dude, you're doing vacation time. Like, all right, get back to the news monkey. But it's like really annoying when you do that, because, you know, it is, it's frustrating. It's frustrating when people just like all over it. Was it a fun experience from regular streams? What would you do different? I will talk about that in a second. Hold on. You are right. It's all the negatives about streaming with like 10% of the payoff. Yeah. I love the IRL stream, but 30 pounds of camera lugging in the heat has to be wild. Yeah. And there's so much that can go wrong. There's so much that can go wrong in an IRL stream. And when it goes wrong in an IRL stream, it goes wrong in the worst ways possible. Like you can have a really awkward moment. It's unsafe. You know what I mean? There's so much that happens in IRL streams that like make it way, way, way more difficult. So, real talk, did you miss your house and bed, or was it worth it? Or I always talk myself out of fun things because I'm so comfortable in my space. I think ultimately we made it work. And what I mean by that is, stream with Hasan. Is this what Maya made me look like in her? I can't believe Miz watched the entire thing, and then people actually said 5 million points for no, Hasan's not going to crash the plane. Personally, I think vlogging works better for travel experiences. Offline TV mostly does that now in Japan. Yeah, offline TV is mostly vlogging because their IRL is busted. Okay, that's part of the reason why they're doing that. Because their IRL equipment, like, it's really hard to do IRL streams outside of your time zone. Have you ever done this before? No? Oh my God, this is hilarious. Check Hunter? You, dude. I love that. I'm honored. IRL streams really feel like a lot of work for those who really do care about the community aside from the desktop stream, but are also so much more work. Yeah. Not OTK. The snipers love you, but not enough to give you a 10-minute break. It's like a frenzy sometimes. Yeah. Well, they're not thinking like that. They're thinking, I'm never going to see this dude ever again for the rest of my life. So I'm going to take the one opportunity I have to take a photo with him. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, overall though, incredible experience. I loved it. You know, we had a lot of fun in Amsterdam. Once we got to Amsterdam, we were cooking with fire. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I am very proud of myself for like going to Europe, not working out, but still ending up, you know, not gaining a lot of weight. I only gained like 2 pounds in that entire time. One thing I will say is this, by the way. Here's what I would change in the future. And I mentioned it while I was streaming in Amsterdam as well, but I got to, you know, repeat this. I'm a political content creator. And I do sometimes feel like people just get like annoying in the chat when I'm doing an IRL stream if I talk about politics and everyone's here comes the politics. And I can't tell if people are just like memeing or if they genuinely feel like politics is out of place. But like, no, that's me. Like I should talk about public transit. I should talk about city planning. I should give you like a background in like how the Netherlands was developed. Like that's what I do. That's what I do. And I think that like that is what would make my IRL streams unique in comparison to like someone who's just chilling with other content creators. So that's something that I'm definitely going to do more of. I shouldn't have dialed it back. The overwhelming perspective of the agrees with you on this. Yeah. And ask if the queen is alive. Yeah, of course I'm going to do that. Like what the that's me. And if you don't like it, like, I don't know what to tell you. The combo with Jack was pretty neat. Didn't expect it. Exactly. That was some of my favorite, like, personal IRL that I did was with Jack because, you know, we talked about issues. We talked about politics a little bit. And he's also, like, very in line with my perspective as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna do more. I'm going to do more of that. Like, I don't know why I usually try to pull myself back from doing stuff like that. I should definitely do that more. So people were like, this guy's talking about politics on his vacation. Well, it's not a vacation. It's work for me. And I want to make sure that the work is good.
Liberal in the United States.
I met Tommy in it.
A liberal in the United States of America is a little bit different than a liberal in, for example, a European country that is further to the left, which would be considered like a social democracy. You understand that there's a Labor Party, for example, right, in your country, and then there's a Lib Dem, Liberal Democrat Party. The Liberal Democrat Party is more center left, if not center right, in my opinion. I'm good, thank you.
Sure.
Than the Conservative Party. Conservative Party believes in neoliberal economics, like, no, I'm good.
Sure.
Like, defending private property at all costs, austerity.
I mean, they're kids. Like, ultimately, you got to remember, they're literally kids. Like, they're 18. Like, Tommy in it just turned 18. You know what I mean? I'm 12 years older than this dude. Of course, they're going to be like, of course, it's going to be like that. You know?
Measures implemented, tax cuts and deregulation for the wealthy and many industries. Liberals oftentimes
He was doing it as a bit, though. Yeah, I know he's doing it as a bit.
also concede. Liberals oftentimes also concede on those points, whereas the Labor Party is more interested in.
Would you like the president?
I'm good.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm good.
so what?
They like it and love being around you. No, I love being around them too. They're awesome. They're great. Like they're a lot of fun, dude.
High school when I was bullied by people like you guys.
People like me?
Yeah, people like.
You got bullied by nerds? What do you mean?
What a loser.
Who's the nerd?
You guys
Huh.
take me back to high school when I was bullied by people like you guys.
People like me?
Yeah, people like.
You got bullied by nerds? What do you mean?
What a loser.
Who's the nerd?
That's a double kill. I love that, dude. It's good. It's good. You did one of those bike bars. Those seem so stupid and fun. No, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend the beer bike, honestly. Like, the beer bike was good overall. I did feel kind of bad about Rambo. Like, I felt like Rambo did not, he could not get super active in that situation. But overall, like, we should have done something that was... I was going to originally do it with Rubius, right? Who I met, and he's dope. Okay? But then he was like, oh, I have a bunch of people with me. Like, can they come? And I was like, bro, there's a limited amount of space. I can't bring everyone. And I know Rubius probably would have drank. You know what I mean? Someone make that clip as a TikTok.
Back to high school when I was bullied by people like you guys.
People like me?
Yeah, people like.
You got bullied by nerds? What do you mean?
Okay, I'm stealing this and I'm making this as a TikTok. Someone make that clip as a TikTok. I'm doing it right now. YOLO. I'm doing it. I need to make more TikToks, bro. Not if I do it first. Dude, don't do that. No. Ostenox, hey, how about instead of downloading the clips like that and making TikToks for your channel, how about you finish the goddamn Anime Expo video, okay? We need to put some more videos
You
out
guys
there,
take
brother.
me back to high school when I was bullied.
Dude's computer bricked in the middle of putting the link with Yep Boomer, bro. He's been waiting. Yeah, get back to work, Ostenox. This almost got me canceled too. There was a PC Gamer article that came out, and this PC Gamer article, like, quite literally just debated. Like, they 100% used both me and like Pokey and Daff and in the what do you call it? In the Thumbo, just to make it seem like they were talking about us, like mistreating our editors or some when we quite literally don't. And they didn't even talk about us in the actual article itself, but they just like put us in the Thumbo, which was really annoying. You guys weren't even mentioned. Yeah, we were not even mentioned. And then Ostenox is leaning into that, of course. Can't help himself. Like, he cannot help himself. This dude literally cannot help himself. The lying news media. Yeah, that was the worst article I've ever seen. You know your drives up those interactions? Yeah, but it was so very clearly, like, it was so very clearly so poorly written that even, I mean, the dude who wrote it was getting their 8 in the QRTs. You know what I mean? Like, everyone was shitting on the article. The article popped off among VTubers too because the author had a petty vendetta against a VTuber they used to work for, but then all the VTuber editors popped out and said, like, this author's just lying, lol. Yeah. Been away for a bit. Have your editors been fed in the basement? No. One of them I let out, Borger, I let out into the wild so he could be at. No offense, but I hate the lying fake news media. Me too. Anyway, the beer bike stream was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. It was very, very, very enjoyable. How was hosting Tommy's Lover Host? I feel like Zoomer's flirting with something wild. Bro, it was wild. Okay? It was wild. It was incredibly wild. That was like, I had just gotten off the plane. The only person who can get me to do a 5-hour stream immediately as I get off the plane is Austin. Okay? I will do this for no one else. Only for Austin. Right? You mentioned your analytics were different when you're streaming. What did you mean? Revenue. I streamed every single day when I was gone. I mean, not that it matters. Like, obviously, these are this is not important to me. What is important to me is like making content with different communities and like engaging in like different kinds of content that you normally would not get from me. So I do it regardless, right? But people don't subscribe. I forget to run ads. People don't subscribe. Like, I streamed every single day while I was out there, and I went from 55,000 subscribers to 49,000 when I came back. I streamed every day. It's not like I didn't stream, you know what I mean? And not that it matters, obviously. I'm not saying like, oh, poor me, but that's just how it is. That's how crazy it is, that it literally goes down to like, yeah. Like, people did not resubscribe. Those were the politics frogs leaving. Yeah, people just like don't watch or don't resubscribe. And plus, it's like at a hard hour for people to catch. You know what I mean? I got a lot of working Andes in here that watch me at work. I got a lot of people who like rely on me for their news coverage and stuff. So I see that. That importance is something that I think about, obviously. The Minecraft beer trolley and the plane stream were amazing. Thank you for streaming some IRL in the EU. Yeah. Charlie's been converted by toxoplasmosis. He has the same opinions as cats. Easy to look at him now. Yeah. So, personally, I never knew when you were streaming as well as the time zone difference, so there was no schedule that I knew of. Yeah, no, I stream. I have habitual viewership. I stream at 11 a.m. Pacific every day, right? So because of that, when I don't stream at 11 a.m. Pacific, a lot of people will be surprised or confused as to when I'm streaming and go, oh, I don't know what's going on there. That 60 subs the number of people you killed in the crash of the plane? Yeah, probably. Okay. They bullied us. The Minecrafters bullied us so hard. Look at this.
Happy birthday to you.
They bullied me.
Happy birthday, dear son. Happy birthday to you. Woo! 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38. You're older than me.
No, that's a lie.
You're
He's 38.
literally older than me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
I love the Austin is old memes, by the way. That's the new meta, and I'm so on board with that. Even though he's younger than me, he carries himself older. I'm gonna turn 31 soon. I mean, there is no better way to show my age than this, though. This little interaction, this moment here, when we're waiting for the guy, and you know, Minecraft Andes can't sit around and not do anything. So they're going buck wild. They're going crazy. And I got so scared for them. Like I got, maybe I am old, dude, honestly. Because I was very much worried for their safety.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Carl, we can lose Carl. We can afford to lose Carl. We can't afford to lose you, Quackity.
What? Dude, I'm right here. What the heck? What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, stop.
Dude, Carl was insane. He was jumping off that thing like crazy. You were so fatherly. It was adorable. Yeah, I mean, I do worry about them. I want to make sure that they're all right.
To the people! To the people! To the people! To the people! Give it to some
So annoying. The video I downloaded off Twitter, I could not download on
What was that?
in the right format.
You want a beer? I had one.
What was that?
I just wanted to sit next to you.
This.
Do it.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had the stream sniper's bike, and I went crazy.
Short! Oh, yeah.
Okay, I haven't rode a bike in so long. Also, what the f is this, chat? This came out of that, for the record, which is also insane. Which one of you psychos did this? Some of you need to be jailed, okay? I don't know if you should, I don't know what my stance is on free speech, but whoever made this needs to go to jail. Do you understand? A second Hasan is crashing into the monument. Yeah, I downloaded it. It was funny as Dude, what? You did not. Bro, y'all need to be institutionalized. What the dude, come on, dude. Come on. God, I love this community so much. Oh, this was incredible. Will Neff. So, on the last day, I wanted to, I wanted to make Will stream. I was trying to get his ass to stream, and it's a little difficult to get him geared up sometimes to get excited for things like this, But we did, and I thought that stream was awesome. Like I thought my own personal stream on the convention floor was not as good as Will's stream on the convention floor, because like with Will, I was not stressed at all. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, and not worry about chat, not worry about the content, not worry about the framing. And basically we were able to do all this like crazy and we did the Will stream. We played soccer, we did all this stuff, right? We like kicked the football, bruv. And afterwards, I was supposed to do the stream on my channel. We like got this boat linked up with a fan, Umar, who is just a king, dude. What a goat. I'm gonna tell you guys some stuff about that in a second. Some stuff that was like off camera too. I let out a feeler like Andrew does from Channel 5. I posted on my Instagram story. I said, hey, I'm in the city. We're looking for a podcast studio, right? We have some equipment, but we need more equipment to like basically do a professional production. We want to shoot a podcast. So we got thousands of people, some of which were great, some of which were professional podcast studios, some of which were people being like, come to my house, please. Please come to my house. And one of those guys was Umar, the person who was driving the boat at the time during this. Umar is a smaller content creator in the Netherlands who does Dutch anti-vaxxer debunking videos and stuff like that. He is also an academic. I think he's like literally like has a PhD in microbiology or something. He like does gene editing and okay. He's conducted some experiments. I'm not going to tell you, but like some incredible, he's brilliant, right? He's brilliant. And also on top of that, he knew, he knew some people. He knew of he had a friend. He has a friend who has a professional studio inside of his boathouse, right? And he hit up my manager along with everyone else. My manager like filtered through all the weird and sent, luckily this one, along with all these other, recommendations to Marsh, which then, chose this experience to go with. They brought us the Pirates of Amsterdam, which is like a famous Netherlands canal boat. Basically, these guys are like one of the most famous tours. He's homies with the dude who owns the boat, so he was able to give us the boat, and we were able to just like drive it around and do whatever the fuck we want with it. It was incredible. And this is part of what happened on that stream. Now, I took that stream and I gave it to Carl. I was going to do it on mine, but I gave it to Carl Jacobs because Carl was like, hey, I haven't streamed this week yet. Do you mind, like, giving me your camera? Like, do you mind giving me your backpack? And I was like, you know what? I was going to stream this thing. I won't even just give you my backpack. I'll literally give you the entire stream. So we did that. And I was like, if we do that, though, you got to come on the podcast on the first episode back of Fear and. Okay? So that's what we did. We streamed this on Carl's stream, and it was a wonderful experience overall. I loved it, dude. Pokemon wanted to come on when she heard that we were doing this.
The boat, are you going to try to land on?
Seems higher. You got this. Is this one kind of higher?
This is higher.
No, we're good. He'll do it. He'll do it. This is gonna be tough.
So the guy literally said this is a tradition for Pirates of Amsterdam. Okay? Where you go up, climb the bridge, and then you jump from the other side.
Oh my god.
This is Will's first attempt, and the dude didn't think he was going to make it.
Austin's next.
Hell no, I can't swim.
Right, aren't they?
Carl, I can't swim.
You don't have to swim. You just have to get on the...
You have to pull yourself up. You got this.
Come on,
You got it.
Oh my god.
Worst case, you run and get the next bridge. Worst case, you run and get the next bridge.
Go, go, go, go, go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gone. He's gone.
gets hit by a bike on the way over. Oh God, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Yeah, that shit is bananas, dude. What an insane, what a Giga Chad psycho. So yeah, he did that, and he almost killed Kevin in the process, but even the guy was like, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, but that experience was incredible because, like, I love Amsterdam already. I loved Amsterdam regardless. It's so beautiful, but like seeing it through the canals made it entirely unique. I mean, it made it different. It hit differently. You ever post pic with Carl on the boat? I don't know where that pic is. I don't know whose phone this is that took the photo. But I do want to do that. We'll show you the Austin Ox video in a second. Hold on. Let's get back to this real quick.
You know what? Honestly, the highlight of my trip was last night when Will just sucked me to completion.
Okay, let's cut that out. Cut that out. Can I edit live footage?
Remember when we literally double teamed him though?
Oh yeah, I got the back of a car. Yeah,
Put him down. We did double team Austin.
Can I edit live footage?
Remember when we literally double teamed him though?
Oh yeah, I got the back of a car. Yeah,
Put him down.
I was like, Hasan, you're an LGBT.
Good meeting you, bud.
He's like, I was like, Hasan, you're an LGBTQ film, and he's like, no, I'm not, and then proceeded to have a lot of fun with me.
Yeah, we did a real fake taxi situation.
Choking him and he was really into it.
What's up?
I don't think that's the photo. I think that's just from the stream. But I do love this photo. It's a wonderful photo. Also because I kind of look jacked in it. Wait, Jake? Someone was saying Jake was like chasing after us. We didn't hear it at all.
Come back! Guys, come back! Over here! Sorry, guys. Excuse me. How many euros to take me to that boat? Okay. I thought they were my friends, but they left me. Now I'm stranded. I haven't ran out. I'm gonna have a heart attack. There they go. It's Pokey, Hasan, Will, Austin, Marsh, bodyguards.
We ran the hell. Do you guys even try to get someone to take him on a speedboat? Yeah, I don't. He could have just texted me and I would have told him, no, the boat is at capacity in person. What is this? Brendan intently looking at this guy.
Chat farming hot dog.
Hasan's in trouble.
We gotta go? Yeah. Hey, Hasan, we gotta rush.
That's Sue. She's a content creator. But she was trying to give me the Slavoj Žižek book. Guest on Lover Host destroys Hasan. But wait, what?
Tommy, the person that Tommy has decided to eliminate from the show.
Austin.
Oh, I'm.
Hello? Fuck?
Right, Tommy. The person that Tommy has decided.
Yeah, back in America, boys. Back in America. No more good internet.
To eliminate from the show.
Austin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to continue defending yourself?
Yeah, you were doing a great job, Kaz. Keep it up.
You know what? B-list streamer, chill out, okay? So, anyway, so as I was saying, while I was listening to her boring ass box personality, I was drawing a good picture of you. Listen, I was actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? You said
She was trolling, but I think she juiced it a little too much with the Jordan Peterson. cut this in minutes.
People are
So
regularly
controversial.
intimidated.
Sam, go ahead.
I don't
mean,
think
it's a
you
bad thing.
I don't think you actually got everyone's Twitter because I actually don't have social media. I'm only on Twitch and YouTube.
Loser.
I live for content.
Get on the grid.
You know what it is though, Tommy. I think
I gotta
social
pee, I'll be
media
back.
personally is very satanic and pedophilic, and it encourages the worst in the world. Yes, it is. No, I'm saying for girls.
We can't. You're throwing
No,
out. Whoa.
No, Tommy, please listen.
Yes, Tommy, you are, of course.
Tommy, listen. Like platforms are different for girls, all right? For girls, like even if they have the personality, they're held back because they're always encouraged to take off their clothes. And I personally don't believe in that, and I think that it's bad for my mental health. So I stay off of it because I think it's satanic personally.
Cass,
I don't think you're a pedophile.
Cass,
I
what do
want
you think
you to
about
stay.
what do you think about Donald Trump?
What do I think about Donald Trump?
Yeah.
A lot of hot takes, yeah.
I don't like him. What?
That did not sound very
Oh,
truthful.
Jesus.
I don't.
No, dude.
That did not sound very
Oh,
truthful.
Jesus.
I don't. I'm Canadian. Like America loves to act like they're the center of attention.
What do you
like,
think about
who's
Justin
the point of
Trudeau?
Politics. Why the?
Okay, respectfully speaking, I mean,
What do you think about Justin Trudeau?
okay,
Cass, I want to hear a lot about your opinions.
No,
wanna hear this.
literally.
Tell
Justin
us.
Trudeau is a. That's all I have to say.
Who is that?
I know.
My prime minister, our
Cass,
prime minister.
what do you think of liberals?
Liberals, Tommy, liberals.
Hey, if you like this, my trap Muslim queen, you guys are so dumb. Okay. He was funny and a bit too edgy, but the Minecraft stands were crying way too much. EXO, you are a Minecraft stan, aren't you? And a K-pop stan. I couldn't tell if she was being serious or not at a certain point. That's why I was like weirded out a little bit by it, but I guess she was doing a bit. Anyway, here, let's watch a woman lifts Canute. I did not. That's incredible. That's incredible. Went live right after and revealed that it was a bit for the content, like Cutie in the old Royale days. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of you guys only know Cutie as like, you know, the person who builds like some of the most incredible. This is good. The person who makes some of the most incredible events and stuff. But like Cutie used to be crazy back in the old days. She would play the role of a psycho, which, you know, not that different now, but hey, Cutie Jelly, thank you for the 5 gifted. For people forgot the Lego event. I made a small little funny video on Marsha's perspective.
Now, Hasan, Video Yun reached out to you personally to invite you onto the stage, and now he can't be here. Do you have a message for our friend Video Yun?
Yeah, I don't only have a message for him, but I have a message for the Turkish government and the Netherlands government as well. What are you guys doing?
Oh no. Oh no, he's been on stage for 5 seconds and he's already doing politics at the Lego event. Oh no.
What's going on? You're not letting any of the Turkish content creators into the country because they said it wasn't enough. Sorry to get political. It's like there's like 4 people in this country. What's going on? You're not gonna... True. Not enough space, dude? Is that what it is? Is that what you're worried about in the Netherlands? The chance that is he a Lego streamer? I gave mine my award to one of the competitors, by the way. I forget her name. The one from the UK. I didn't think I deserved that award. I made a joke about it at the event too. Like, I don't think I deserve that award. Yeah, Mia. I don't think I deserved to win that. I didn't, I only won because I basically have a larger audience. So what is this?
What more can we do for you? What are you singing this last ball for?
Women's rights.
Ooh, okay. Talk to him, Jenna. Talk to him.
I love that.
And women's wrongs.
Hey, we're getting the whole side of the spectrum here. Absolutely.
Oh, that's me, baby. That's all me. Oh yeah, this is from Will's stream where we did the bull.
I have your gun, but my Austin. It's ready.
I think I kind of popped off on this. Not gonna lie.
He looks like Jason Momoa.
Oh, not bad.
Your horse girl doesn't count. You're bigger than the thing. We already saw the Will one.
Golazo! He's not a golf fan.
Dude, shut the Hey, there's a weed.
Here.
Hello.
Tommy in it, stream snipes Hasan.
Tommy in it!
That was so funny, dude. My favorite thing is when we meet unsuspecting fans. Okay? Obviously, like, I love all fans regardless, but like, I know when they're on their phone and like trying to stream snipe, but there's nothing funnier than when someone just like is on their phone, walking on their daily commute, and then they look up and they're like, holy, like, what the are you doing here? Like, it's such a funny experience because it's like, there's just like, there's no way. Like, can you imagine? You're going to work and you just like look up and you see me walking down the street. Like, that's wild. Like, this made me so happy. This guy literally is a Minecraft stan, and all of a sudden.
Can I keep your backpack? What are you doing? Yo, man. No, I'm just kidding. Take it. Take everything. It's all yours.
Can I take a photo?
Yes. No, you can't. We gotta go.
Do a selfie. Do a selfie. Do a selfie. Let's go.
No!
Moments alive! Moments alive!
Sounds so egotistical, but I feel you. Brother, you gotta. He might have been a sniper, to be fair, but.
I swear, he just took my wallet. He just took my wallet. I'm not even joking. I'm kidding.
Over here.
Like, oh, wait, this is when we're on the boat. By the way, Quackity slaps, dude. Like, he can also he can also play the piano pretty good.
Yo, DMCA, bro.
Sorry.
If that's how I get banned from this stream, I'm gonna be thumbnail face.
YouTube claimed the VOD of Austin playing the piano. Really?
Aesthetic. I'm getting the aesthetic angle.
Oh my god, I hit it! What?
You got
Oh my god,
I actually did it.
I did it!
Don't fall on your head. Do it.
Oh, and then we actually went. So after we ended the stream, I told everybody, listen, like, the red light district is I told everybody that the red light district was definitely a unique experience to take in. Okay, even though it is a little odd. Okay, it is a little weird for sure, and I will tell you all about it because I did go to the red light district on foot, and I am by no means a swerf. Right, you guys know this. I'm very, very, very pro sex work, and one of the things that I find really, really interesting that I found out is that, like, first of all, sex work is super normal, super normalized, legal in Amsterdam, right? And for those of you who don't know, the red light district is where all the sex workers are basically like, you know, sitting around in one street and with like the side streets, and they're sitting in these like little aquarium boxes basically. And you go and they haggle, and then, you know, you walk in, you have sex with them, they close the curtains, you have sex with them, and you walk out, and that's it, right? And I personally thought it was so public. And I've been to like a brothel, you know what I mean? But that for some reason, because it's like so street facing, was so public. It felt weird. I did not partake this time around. And ultimately, I thought it was like, it just like had like a petting zoo vibe to it. Like it just felt too much. Even though to understand the like attitude that the Dutch have towards sex work, like apparently the government literally gives a stipend for those with like disabilities and whatnot to be able to hire a sex worker. Did you guys know this? That's what Amar was telling me. Apparently the government actually gives a stipend to basically literally hire a sex worker for those with disabilities, both cognitive and also like physical disabilities, so that you can go and hire a sex worker, basically a voucher. So understand that, like, that, first of all, sex state mandated girlfriend, literally. And secondly, understand that like that's the level they're at culturally with their understanding of sex work and how normalized it is. You know? As much as you are pro sex work, I think the red light district is really forward for us Americans, so it's intimidating. I mean, but I've gone to countries and you know, frequented brothels where sex work is legal, right? But even then, it's like it's inside of a space that is like supposedly for that. Having this red light district literally be in the middle of the already tiny city of Amsterdam, like right next to a daycare, a church, and the Holocaust Memorial Museum is a wild thing. Like all of these buildings have people living on top of them. And then right there, you have the red boxes where people are doing sex work underneath. And that's wild to think, right? In Germany, there's something called sexual assistance, which is paid for by insurance. Human companionship is a right. Disabled people can get that service in Germany too. Yeah. In places where sex work is legalized, like the government can give you a voucher and help you get literally like compassionate sex work, which is once again incredible to think about. It's so different. It's so different than like our understanding. We're so puritanical. But even someone as like open-minded about sex work as I am, like I thought the red light district was like it was a bit much even for me. It was also really actually believe it's okay to put people aside with their good values. What? It's like a shop kind of. Yeah. But by the way, also, you know, the only way for Americans to blow off steam is by shooting up a school. So, you know, who's to say which one is better? Okay. Who's to say which one is a healthier way to blow off steam? Okay. You know, all the dumbass Americans in the chat, like, you know, think about that before you talk about other countries and other cultures. I'm going to go ahead and say that like one is probably a little bit better. The sex worker I did it with was so nice. I tried to tip her and she turned it down. So Hasan, I frequently visited brothels, my man. I mean, I don't think it's like a flex or anything. I'm just like, I am pro sex work. I don't give a shit. Went to EU once and uses their jokes now. I mean, dude, it is wild to think that we're in the red light district. There's cameras everywhere. There's cops everywhere. And dudes are just straight up trying to sell you drugs in the most annoying way possible. They're literally like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And apparently, like, the drugs are fake. So that's why they don't get arrested, because it's not real drugs that they're trying to sell you. It's just like baking powder. You know what I mean? So it's not even real drugs. They're just trying to, like, you know, screw over tourists. Or I guess it's good. Whatever. Who cares? But they're like so aggressive. They're literally, or grounded up painkillers. That's what they told me. And the way that they're trying to sell is so aggressive. I'm like, I don't want drugs, man. And they get offended. They're like, no, bro, you want drugs, pussy? Have the drug. I'm like, no, I don't want the drug. Like, leave me alone, dude. What the like, they were so overbearing, right? But they're doing it literally underneath cameras and in front of cops. It was crazy to see. But having said all that, in an area where there's like all of these, like, you know, sex boxes, like the little tiny brothels and whatever, peep shows, and people literally forcing drugs, fake drugs, literally in your face, I never once felt unsafe. And I'm a big dude and I don't usually feel unsafe, but there are areas where you would, like, in any other city, in any other country, even in England, you're like, okay, well, I might get shanking here, yeah? But in Amsterdam, you just don't feel that way ever. Ever. Like, there is never a moment where I'm walking down a dark alleyway or whatever where I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, this is an unsafe area. I should probably be well aware. And that is a really unique experience, I think, especially as an American. Like, think about that. Even, and I would go so far as to say even for women. Now, obviously, I'm not. And I think that, like, but from what I understand, a lot of the girls, like, they felt safe in the cities as well, like walking around. And that is wild to consider. I felt that when I stayed there where the Japanese considered to be most dangerous. It was homeless guys feeding cats. I was literally just sat with my sister in a corner in Amsterdam for like 5 minutes. About 7 dudes walked up offering us coke. Yeah. So that was kind of crazy. Did the cops feel militarized and unfriendly like in the US? No, dude. Cops literally have less gear than a security person in a mall in America, okay? So, you know. Did you hear about S-Fan getting shot at with airsoft guns in Netherlands? Wait, really? Did you also get offered a stolen bike for $20? No. I usually bike home alone after a night, Groningen, and I feel comfortable doing so. Amsterdam is very different for women. When I lived there, I felt safe as a woman, walked home alone, leaving the bars/clubs. Yeah. Netherlands cops can pop off, though, with riot gear. They've done it before. I'm sure that's different, but wait, they got shot at?
But now that you guys have given S-Fan your Twitch Prime, give me your Tier 1. That guy was BB gunning.
Bro, this dude didn't even understand what was going on.
That guy was BB gunning. I just got airsoft. He was airsoft.
He has a wood again. No, he was shot.
No, that was not. That's called assault. Yeah. What? That's called assault.
You got shot, I got shot, dude. I'm gonna miss you.
I just came in late. Did you actually visit a brothel? No, I just went to the red light district. Apparently it was an Orbeez shooter. I don't know what that is.
Can I have your batteries?
Yeah. I want those batteries.
Do they also offer sex services there, but for gay guys? Yeah, that's the blue light district. They're balls. Oh, they're jelly balls. Oh, got it.
Dude, feel me. Did I get shot here?
Anyway, but basically what I was saying is, like, the best way to possibly, this was a once in a lifetime experience. What we did here is illegal, for the record. After we ended the stream, we shot the podcast. We had food from Suriname, okay? Which is where what do you call it? Which is where Chief of Amsterdam's from, JT. He shot this video. When's the podcast coming out? Any ideas? Sorry for being annoying. Yeah. So Suriname is a Dutch colony, for those of you who don't know, which is next to Guyana. Okay. And we had the Suriname food, which was incredible, which I'm going to talk about really quickly. It's next to Brazil, right there, for those of you who don't know. And it's a country built as a Dutch colony, okay, originally, with like black slaves, Indian slaves, and Chinese slaves. So now they're an independent republic of Suriname, but before, originally, it was a Dutch colony. And there's a lot of Surinamese people in the Netherlands, right? And it is wild. Their food is incredible. I've never even heard of this. I had never even heard of this country to begin with. I've obviously had Guyanese food because of Janice, my ex, who is Guyanese. But I did not even know that Suriname was like a... Their anthem is "God be with our Suriname." But the way that they described it was basically like curry and like fried rice and lo mein, like it's roti, like it's just like a mishmash of all these different cultures that created like an incredibly different like this really, really different type of food that I never thought I would ever have. And it was so... My wife is Colombian and she didn't even know what Suriname is. Yeah, it was awesome. But it's a mixture of like African, Indian, and Chinese fusion, basically. And it was awesome. It was incredible. Holy shit, my dude. My ex is Guyanese as well. Gotta love dem tan skin. I don't know what that means. But yeah. Are you a fusion lover now? I mean, there's a difference between like fusion like that and there's a difference between like fusion that is more organic. How the hell did the Chinese get there? What do you mean, brother? How did the Chinese get there, you think? On slave ships, dog. That's how they got there. Bro just openly fetishized brown people and thought it would be okay. Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, it is very tiny. It's a population of 610,000 people. It is dominated by the descendants from slave laborers brought in from Africa and Asia by the Dutch Empire and Republic. Most of the people live in the country's north coast in and around its capital, largest city, Paramaribo. We also had this like Surinamese this Surinamese cherry kind of kippa, I think it's called, and it was incredible. I don't even like Canepa. There's a large Asian population within the Caribbean. And there's like half the country's population, almost half the country's population lives in Holland and you know, in the Netherlands. Like it's great. There's Chinese Jamaican and Chinese Samoans. There's Chinese, yeah. Did the guy tell you about the Antillean food too? Also former colony of the Netherlands? Well, yeah, they're once again literally just carrying European food and European culture on their back. But yeah, the food was incredible. They were so kind, dude, sharing their culture, sharing his culture with us, and then also taking us to the red light district by boat. And this is illegal, by the way. This was a once in a lifetime opportunity, which is precisely why, yeah, Suriname was traded for the New York. So yes, New Amsterdam, and basically Is the surname Cherry from there originally? Yeah. Wear that shirt in public. Why was it illegal? That canal is not allowed to. You're not allowed to be in that canal by boat. But we got lucky and we were able to get in.
You know why I'm here. Why are you here? I don't know. This is very on brand.
So I basically told him, like, listen, this is the best possible way of seeing the red light district because you're not like going to be in public. There was not that many fans are going to come up to you in the red light district, and you get to see it without like actually, you get to see it, but you don't actually get to be harassed or anything like that. So it was really awesome. And then we got out of there and, sailed back to the houseboat. But yeah, Kinip, Kinepa, Ginep are not originally from Suriname. Okay, well, it was awesome. I did not go to a coffee shop and I did not actually have mushrooms. But hey, listen. Ultimately, that means I just got to go back. Okay? That's all that means. Next time. I just got to go back, boys. I got to go back. I didn't finish my experience there. All right? And I definitely will go back. Now that I have some homies out there too that live there, oh my God, I will definitely go back, okay? Yeah, dude, travel more, you look refreshed. No, I was tired as when I came back. The only reason why I look refreshed right now is because I worked out this morning. I originally wasn't going to, but then I was like, you know what? I should do it. I should go work out. And I did, and I feel fantastic. I slept for hours and hours. I went to bed at like 9:30. This is the last leg of the trip. I'm about to end the segment and get to the news in a minute. But we did the red light district, and that was a lot of fun. And we boated back, and basically capped off the night that way.
I love this. This is sick. I'm like so into this now.
Jack Manifold sailed the ship the entire time at night, and he did such a amazing job. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how good he was at sailing the ship at night. It was crazy. He he was cracked. Captain Jack. Jack Manifold talks about you.
Who don't love money? Exactly. I wish all these rich streamers would just stop pretending. Hasan, the socialist. Look at that house, buddy.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, I had to take a sip of beer after that one just to prove that I'm the people's streamer still. But then again, it's IPA, so. But anyway. The reason, you know what? First and foremost, I'm not going to disrespect Hasan. He's been like my best friend at the whole convention. I love that guy. He's so much fun. Thank you so much for the 14 months.
Lovely time at TwitchCon.
I did. Thank you so much.
A lovely day. Love you less than 3.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. But no, yeah, we hung out like a ton. That guy. I'm not going to disrespect Hasan. He's been like my best friend at the whole convention. I love that guy. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But no, yeah, we hung out like a ton. That guy's the I did a stream. My last stream I did before leaving, I think, was an IRL stream with Hasan. And I've just been like, that guy's the I just really like him. So, shout out you, buddy. First and foremost.
Even thanking the subs, this guy's on another level. Yeah, truly the people's champion and the people's streamer. Meanwhile, I'm shouting at the top of the hour ad break and telling you to subscribe at the top of the hour if you no longer want to see those ads. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. That guy's out there, that guy's out there saying thank you back to all of his subs. Meanwhile, I'm only telling you to subscribe at the top of the hour. If you no longer want to see those ads, you can do that for $5. You can do that for free with a Twitch Prime, which, by the way, apparently my segues and the way I gamify the ad break is so goddamn successful. Bill Vaughn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Hasan Twitch, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I do shout out people. I shout out people that gift subs, which allow you, other random people, if you're lucky, to no longer see the ads. You already know how it is. Okay? Yeah, apparently they use my segues at the Twitch. Bugatti, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, and Joe Biden's bike pedal. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, they use that as a way to like say, hey man, this is Ricardo. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. They use it at the creator camp to say like Hasan does it best. Like he gamifies the ad breaks to make it so that like the community does not find it to be abrupt and awful. So yeah. Got 4 hours early and still missed our flight because of the lines. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that part. The last leg. Sojak89, thank you for the 5 get the subs as well. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. What the always awesome. The Who line for you to use the ad break was written into your contract. No, I wanted to gamify it. There's a HasanAbi hit in this Vice video. Oh, Sean, are you in this? Hell yeah. HasanAbi heads rise up. Bro, you are complimenting yourself on how you run ads? Yes, Juicing Warlord, I am. Are you traveling again? I was going to actually travel again. And here, I'll just say it. I was planning on potentially going to Korea. My brother wanted to take some time out and for his birthday and my birthday, go somewhere. And he loves Korea and he wanted to go to Korea. And I was like, well, I have a lot of friends that are out there, so it could be good. And I potentially was planning on going there with Will as well to do another episode of the Fear and podcast in Korea. But I have decided the 16-hour time difference is too aggressive. I probably won't end up doing it, especially because like a lot of people literally look at like what we do and say that a lot of people look at like streaming as like not a real thing. Like they're like, oh, it's a vacation for you, which is kind of annoying because it's literally not a vacation. It's like more work than a regular desktop stream. Best salesman at Twitch, social streamer, Son Piker. Someone's next video title about you, Lamau. Yeah. Do you have any problems traveling? No, we're going to talk about that in a second. I did have some issues, but ultimately it was fine.
Ready, Hasan?
Here are the last ones, by the way.
Ready to catch me? Yeah. And if you don't poke, you will.
Yeah, she got you.
Okay. Wow. I'm awesome.
How you feeling, Carl?
Shout for now.
This dude loves jumping around. Why not take an actual vacation in Korea? Bro, I can't take a vacation, man. I literally can't take a vacation. Especially because like, I don't know. Here, let's wrap this part up, okay? Let's wrap this part up. IRL streaming is a real streamer work that feels parasocially to viewers like a vacation they're included on, but it takes work to make those. Yeah, exactly. It does. It truly does. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think it's like, oh, you're just like, you're not enough, yeah? You're having a laugh. You're having a fun time, yeah? You're not miserable inside your own house, which, by the way, I love being inside my house. Holy shit, I feel revitalized being here. But there's also a lot of planning in tech. Yeah, exactly. I love being in my mansion too. No, man, it's about comfort. It doesn't matter that it's a nice house, you silly goose. It's because it's mine, okay? It's what I'm used to. It's like my life is very organized. It's very rigid almost. It's regimented, right? So when I break that regimen, I kind of feel out of place. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm in limbo. This is my comfort zone. Being able to stream this way in my own house is literally like I'm in the zone, right? So when I'm not doing that, it's like already really difficult. It brings about a sequence of complications. So that's what it is. It's my home. This is where I live. and being away from it for like 8-9 days, it just like kind of fucked me up a little bit. But ultimately, we kind of were able to put this together last second. Didn't do as much as I wanted to in the UK, unfortunately, but like Austin streams were really good in the UK anyway. But we really were able to pull it together in Amsterdam. I loved meeting all the fans. It was incredible. It was an incredible experience overall, obviously. And I loved showing you guys like different parts of the world. Unfortunately, I didn't get to work out as much. I worked out a little bit in the hotel gyms and stuff, but that's like very limited. And luckily I didn't gain a lot of weight. I only gained like 2 pounds, so I'm still yeah, still getting svelte and losing weight still. Walking around was great. Yeah, lugging all that equipment was great. Streaming from a hotel can be hard. You told us when we were there.
Hotel, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, please, I'm in the room next to your wall. Please, I'm trying to. Can you keep it quiet? I'll come over there and you right now. I'm gonna get kicked.
I'll try again. When you aren't behind your desk, chatters can do things like this, though. Wait, what? What the fuck is this?
I looked at the Sports Illustrated cover.
Thick woman. Thick woman. Thick. Okay, bro. Wait till okay, buddy. Okay, wait till okay, buddy. You're sneaking in the line. Yeah, did you watch the latest Amon yet? No, I haven't. We're not doing Okay Buddy yet, obviously. If I do Okay Buddy right now, people are going to lose their goddamn minds. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot going on. Oh, this was a fun moment, too, when we met Rob.
Oh, Hasan. Oh, I heard.
So we met Rob CD, Face of Kappa, right? IRL streamer, the Angle of Shibuya, the Angel of Shibuya. But he came up to us. We weren't streaming. He came up to us like a weirdo. Like, he came up to us like a random stream sniper, kind of. You know what I mean? And I was like, is that Rob CD? And then we realized it was him. So we ran back after him to be like, dude, what the was that?
Hey! Will, he's coming running. Dude, stop.
Good to meet you in person.
Hey, man.
Dude, I didn't even put it together. You're like, is that Rob? Yeah.
You know the Kappa thing is a meme, right?
No.
I don't care that he's not actually the face of Kappa. He looks like he's the face of Kappa, so he is the face of Kappa. Shut the fuck up.
Was that Rob CD, the Angel of Shibuya?
Dude, stop!
The Angle.
Stop.
And I was like, why didn't he just introduce himself?
Yeah, dude, we were both like,
why'd
no,
you come up to us like some random streamer, dude?
I'm a random streamer. All right, there we go.
No, literally, I was like, it's him, right? And you're like, I don't know, he would have introduced himself.
That's what I was saying. I was like, no, Rob would have.
I didn't want to say shoes.
And then, you know, we pulled your account up and we're like, no, it's him.
Yes.
What's wrong with you, bro? Be normal.
Yeah, come tap us up.
All right, good stuff.
After the con, he's the ego of Shibuya. Yeah. These okuyamıyoruz. Para yok. İki katı oldu. Para ne bok yiyeceğiz. Yeme abi yeme. Who told you he wasn't the Kappa emote? I don't give a dude. I don't know if he's actually Kappa emote or not. He is to me. Okay, that's what I care about. So awesome. They just like link up with people. Actual K-drama lol. Best thing that happened to me at TwitchCon was meeting Hasan the Hun in real life. He was so nice, generous, and super tall with small head. Question mark. Fan made video. I did meet her. She was so funny. Partnership back. That's awesome. Congratulations.
What? What the hell just happened? What happened? I don't even know what happened. Oh, Hasan followed you?
Wait, no way, Hasan.
Hassan retweeted my picture. Guys, can you hear my heartbeat?
I just gotta say something. None of you are as ride or die as she is, okay? None of you. This community needs to realize that IRL streams also bring freshness to improve the desktop streams. If you were tied to this 365 days a year, the content would die. I agree. There are very few people that... She touched my shirt when she was in NM because you were on it.
I think this one better.
Here you go. The K-drama music is sending me. Yeah, it's awesome. This is wonderful. Yeah. I'm gonna retweet this. How are you not gonna go to Korea after that? I went to Tim Heidegger's show and he had a DSA booth there. They recognized my Hasan merch. I was happy. Hell yeah. What is this? Security staff thought Fusli had a parasocial relationship with Hasan. Wait, what?
We did see, we went to Hasan, Will, and Austin's meet and greet, and we told them, like, hey, we were like, talk to the security, and we're like, hey, we're friends with the streamer.
By the way, I know someone mentioned you were in the Bella Porch behind the scenes vid. You coming around 1:22 to roast Miz? Okay, we'll look at that in a little bit.
Oh my god, that was also something else.
Dude, this Twitch staff is looking at us unless it's oh no, we're friends with them.
Like
we're friends.
Like we know them. Like we're actually friends with them. And the guy's like, all of these people here have been waiting and are waiting for them. So you can stand in the back.
We're really
like,
friends.
no, but like we're friends. Like we know the street. like you can ask them, we know them. We're like, yeah, you can wait after and then you can hang out with them. And we were trying to convince them that we were friends with them.
And because they kept laughing so much,
the guy said, did you just expose
like yourselves that you're not really friends? It's like, oh.
Yeah, so then we didn't make it there. So then, but we figured out, what if we get close enough? So we went around behind the line, snuck up, and like yelled at them. Hassan! Will! And I actually have footage from that on my Z Fold 3 that I'm going to show you now. Oh, it's happening. That's him.
Is this a ad?
I didn't want to do it.
That's Emily. That's Emily.
No, she does have a Samsung sponsorship. I wonder if this was an ad.
Look. Look, Will comes over.
I didn't know what to do in that situation because like I love seeing those guys obviously and I'm excited, but I also am like constantly conscious of like how many fans are waiting out there. There's like people that waited for like an hour plus, you know, almost 2 hours to get a photo with me, and I don't want to f that up. I want to make sure. That's why we like after the meet and greet was over, we stayed there for like another half hour to an hour and took photos with like everyone else that stayed in line. Y'all were legit psychos for waiting for all fans in line at TwitchCon meetup. You didn't have to, and it was awesome. Also, your head is legit normal size IRL. Crazy revelation. Thank you, Astro Tiggs. You know what I mean? Yeah, Entourage ain't a good time. I doubt it. The Z Fold 3 is 3 years old at this point. So, no, for real, like, that's why I'm like, I don't want to f people up. Like, I want to offer everyone the courtesy. So I thought I was a fan, but damn, dude, I got a family to support. What do you mean? Yeah. If I saw this on in real life, spaghetti would be falling out of my pockets. The spaghetti would be falling out of my pockets. Dude, don't worry. Everyone's nervous. Like most people I meet are like shaking and but it doesn't matter. And it was, these environments are a panic attack waiting to happen, so I never go to something like this, but see my favorite creator meet fans, always a good time to watch. Yeah. I'm so you didn't see Black Pete. Like, come on, I was waiting for one thing from this entire trip, bro. Oh, come on, bro. I did see Gideon though, who snuck into the place, and I took a photo with him because I'm a W man like that. I'm a W man's like that, and we took photos together like we're fighting. And I did the whole like, who let this? I guess they're letting anybody in here type thing. I did see the stock guy for a brief moment at the party. Talk about Zwarte Pete, Black Pete, please. Dude, I think that's around Christmas time. Is it squashed? Bro, there was no real beef to begin with. That's the point. They're so dumb. I did call him out though. I was like, how are you gonna like hype up Keemstar of all people? Because I saw you I saw you get like I saw you like hype his shit up. You were like, oh man, Keemstar, this is a great video when he said Hasan wants bad things to happen to black people. Anyway, welcome back, homie. It's good to be back, Adam from New Jersey. But said your community was racist. Yeah, I know. What? Are you talking about how guns don't kill people and people kill people yet? Look what happens when someone abides by state laws and constitutional laws and saves the day. Yeah, I saw there was a good guy with a gun. Finally, like, one happened. So we can forget all the thousands of times where it hasn't worked. You know what I mean? Thank God. Thank God we're back.